I've been politely instructed that we are now 20 seconds late. However, I am back. I've returned from my fishing trip in Scotland to bring you another incredible episode of the Suck It and Spin Show. I missed doing that last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed doing it myself.
I enjoyed my little trip to Scotland, but it wasn't quite.
Well, yeah, I believe you were.
I've run out of things that you said I was doing last week, so if you want to recount the full list.
Yeah. So apparently you were. Apparently you went to snorkeling on the River Airwell. That was in the morning.
Oh yeah. That was it's a bit cold. Wouldn't recommend that one.
Won't recommend it. And then you took your private helicopter up to the Shetland Islands.
I did, yeah. For those of you who don't know, I've invested some of my hard-earned cash recently into a private helicopter so that I can fly from the River Irwell to the Shetlands straight away. It's great. Class. Honestly, it's the only way to travel, Rob.
It's the only way to travel.
You lot still stuck in 2020 ordering Uber. I'm in 2025 on my helicopter to the Shetlands.
And then you took your private helicopter down to Brighton, didn't you? You sent me a picture of yourself on Brighton Pier as well.
I did. Do you know what? I did a lot of mileage last week. Did a lot of mileage.
Your carbon footprint is through the roof.
I mean, I do my bit. I recycle my glass. You know, I always make sure I put the cardboard in the cardboard bin. So it was my little treat.
Hey, you're a martyr. You're a martyr. Well done.
There can only be so many of us, can't there?
There can only be so many of us.
It's good to be back, though. It feels
good to be back.
I'm going to pre-warn everyone who's tuned in on Facebook, though. As you probably are aware, we do this little soiree every Friday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. on Facebook, on YouTube, and Manchester Radio Online. Now, I don't know how much truth there is in this, so I'm padding a little bit here. But I've heard a rumour that Facebook are no longer allowing live music streams. Now, how much truth there is in that, we'll find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the link now while we play this song on the comments to our YouTube stream, where you'll be able to carry on watching us on YouTube. If you are not already watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on Facebook or any other domicile, get yourself over to YouTube because that's pretty reliable. If you're tuned in from Manchester Radio Online, stick with us. Tweet us at SuckItSpin. We want to hear what you want. We want to hear what you want for the Power Half Hour. If anyone's got a good Weller watch to get in touch with, please also get in touch with that because we always love a good Weller watch.
Yes.
That'll be coming up about 7 p.m. In the meantime, we are going to test the old streaming Facebook music theory with a brand new track from one of my favourite bands at the minute, Red Rum Club from Liverpool. They played Confessional Festival last year, which should have been last month, and sadly isn't. They've got a new album out today. It's absolutely fantastic. The lead single off it is called The Elevation. I cannot fault this tune. It's got a bit of that kind of cowboy feel. It's got a bit of like Clint Eastwood, Good, Bad and the Ugly vibes.
All right.
Do you remember that tune Muse did?
Nights of Sidonia.
Got a bit of that vibe to it, but like a bit better because they've got a trumpet player, obviously.
Let's hope it's better than Muse then.
I mean, it's not really.
Shouldn't be hard. Shouldn't be hard, should it?
No, that is a tune. I'm not a Muse fan, but Nights of Sidonia is a banger. Anyway, without further ado, drink. This one's called The Elevation. It's by Red Rum Club, who are one of the Liverpool's finest exports at the minute.
I tell myself I'm over you. The ticks turn blue. I get elevation. I'm aware. My heart is on my sleeve. I'm begging you, baby girl, please. come along and levitate me, full of anticipation. Remember that day when you found me in a bad situation. You are my liberation. Give me that elevation. Lover, lift me up. I've been trying to get up to your altitude. Gravity won't stop me getting close to you. Every time I tell myself I'm doing fine, you come online, I get elevation. I'm aware, my heart is on my sleeve. I'm begging you, baby girl, please. You putting me through hell, but baby you do it so well. Give me that elevation. Lover, come along and levitate me, full of anticipation. Remember that day when you found me in a bad situation. You are my liberation. Give me that elevation. Lover, lift me up. Lover, lift me up. That elevation. Lover, come along and levitate me, full of anticipation. Remember that day when you found me in a bad situation. You are my liberation. Give me that elevation. Lover, lift me up. Give me that elevation. Lover, come along and levitate me, full of anticipation. Remember that day when you found me in a bad situation. You are my liberation. Give me that elevation. Lover, lift me up. Lover, lift me up.
That was Red Rum Club with their new track, The Elevation. That's actually the lead single of the new album, The Hollow of Humdrum, which is out today on yellow vinyl, apparently.
Yellow vinyl.
I like it.
Hello.
Yellow.
Very
vinyl.
nice. Very nice.
For non-regular listeners to the show, you may not know, but me and Rob are partial to a good old-fashioned vinyl record. Took it in itself. The concept was a club night where we only play music by bands that we bought on record. The idea being that if we cared about the music that much, we'd go out and buy it and play it for you guys. That's what spawned this little radio show. So I think I'll be getting my little yellow vinyl on order today. I have it on good authority, Rob, that there's less than 20 copies of it left.
Really? Less than 20 already?
Less than 20 yellow vinyls left. After that, you can only get the black vinyl.
I mean, there's been quite a few coloured vinyls that have come out recently. So we've got Red Rum Club. So they've got the yellow vinyl. Have you seen Cabbage's design for theirs?
Looks amazing.
Really, really good.
Gorgeous. It's like a bit trippy, isn't it?
Yeah, really trippy, sort of like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's really good. And Working Men's Club have got like a lime green one as well.
Both of which we'll be playing later on tonight's show.
Correct.
Of course, today is a brilliant day for music because Working Men's Club have an album out, Red Rum Club have an album out, Cabbage came out last week, so we're playing some of them. We've got some HTV, they've got a new EP out. It's the air is thick with good quality music.
Yes. PVA have just released a new track which we'll be playing. Legs have released their EP which we'll be playing. We played the world exclusive last week. So yeah, that should be good. So yeah, it was really good. I'm looking forward to it. We've got a fun packed show, Jacob. We
always have a fun packed show, but it's especially fun packed this week. Shout out to Mel and Rory who've just tuned in. Rory, the Ruffleman extraordinaire. It's his birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday
to Rory. Thanks for getting in touch.
The rock and roll king.
The rock and roll king. We'll be playing, just for you, we'll be playing a little bit of Oasis in the Power Half Hour. And we'll tell you why later on, won't we, Rob?
Aye.
Shout out to Joan and Mike and Kathy, a.k.a. Mum, stepdad and grandma, who have tuned in as always, and Susie, of course. They've
always.
already busted me for saying "without further ado," which regular listeners to the show will mean every time I say "without further ado," you have to drink. So let's without further ado, shall we have
Without further ado.
Music news. There's not been a lot of music news this week, really, is there, Rob? It's just more of the same, isn't it? Like, yeah, venues won't be opening anytime soon. Gigs won't be really happening anytime soon. There's a few social distance gigs. Laid, regular listeners, they've got a couple. They did. I think they were planning on doing St Mary's Chambers, which they couldn't. But however, they've got 2 sold out shows coming up very soon. And I imagine I'm about to get a comment on Facebook with a little bit of a plug any minute now. So yeah, if you're listening, guys, just give us a nudge when your next date is, because we know you're playing some stuff. Blinders did a gig in the Rose and Monkeys beer garden.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, I bet that was good. It was very good.
It was very good. Yeah, they had the full band outside, doing a full live show in the garden of the Rose and Monkey Hotel in the Northern Quarter. So that's kind of some semblance of normality there. Like we're nearly getting back to the point where we can have actual real live shows and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. Working Men's Club are doing a socially distanced gig at Yes, aren't they, on the 4th?
They are, and they did a listening party in Todmorden on Thursday night. Wednesday night. Sorry. So I actually had a sneak preview of that album a couple of days before it came out, and it was absolutely awesome. Yeah,
absolutely. A little birdie told me you had a whole heap of fun in Todmorden.
Yes, definitely.
Brought the house down.
Yeah, we had a few whiskey chasers and a good little. We were boogieing in the seats. Sydney, the lead singer, he did a DJ set afterwards, and he was playing bangers. And I don't just mean he was playing he played a couple of disco bangers early on, but he just went into full acid house. I felt like I was in a band. I felt I was like a rave in Todmorden in 1989. It was great. Todmorden's actually a town with quite an esteemed musical history. Quite a lot of the outdoor raves. So the warehouse parties in Blackburn in late 80s. Yeah. A lot of the outdoor raves actually took place in Todmorden. There was one called Out in the Sticks. A gentleman by the name of Russ Marland run that. And he actually now runs Vinyl Exchange. Got one of the greatest record collections in, I'd say, the northwest of England.
There you go.
He used to run a rave out there called Out in the Sticks, which still has the occasional do at Golden Lane. But yeah, I like Todmorden. Got a lot of time for it as a place.
Well, shall we play one of the new Working Men's Club tracks then?
I think we're already in West Yorkshire now, aren't we? Let's stay in West Yorkshire. Yeah. Let's get that lime green vinyl out. And let's play. This is your little selection from the album, isn't it? This one.
Yes, I think it's the first track on the album.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just sets the tone for the whole album. I think it's a brilliant little. Brilliant.
Working Men's Club have always been one of our favourite bands.
Yeah.
We saw them at Confessional Festival, of course. They pretty much brought down the house there, but they're a band that's gone from strength to strength. I think, is it Bad Blood that we always play? Always play that track out.
Yeah.
Incredible. On red vinyl as well.
Red vinyl.
They're a band that like a coloured vinyl, aren't they?
They like a coloured vinyl.
They do like a coloured vinyl. Anyway, without further ado. This one is called Cup of Coffee. It's the first track of the brand new Working Men's Club album. If you haven't listened to it yet, give it a listen because it's mint. We'll give you a little sample of it now.
You look like a book, all so boring. Can't bring myself up. There's something in your mind that I can see, and it makes me think. a cage.
I feel like Working Men's Club have spent the latter portion of this year, or the prior portion of this year, before making that record, just listening to nothing but 90s out and out Paul Taylor retro acid house. It's all over that album, but they've done it really well. That's what I like about it. Like, there's not many bands that can pull off.
No.
I mean, let's make a list off the top of our heads now.
No.
I reckon I can name 5 bands that have successfully merged great dance music and live performances. New Order,
Yeah.
Happy Mondays,
Yeah.
Klaxons, if we're going a bit more modern.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling after that. Working Men's Club definitely getting that list for me.
They've there's definitely been a shift of focus, hasn't there? From that first single of Bad Blood. Obviously, they had a bit of a lineup change, didn't they, as well, which I think facilitated it. And I think I think the lead singer Sydney just thought, "Screw it, let's go for this." And yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, it's something different.
They've had a lot of support from some quite high. Let's just say quite prominent figures within the Manchester dance music scene. I think, was it 808 State or was it a guy called Gerald that has remixed? It's either 808 State or a guy called Gerald actually remixed their single that they brought out. Was it called The Valleys? We played it a few weeks ago, didn't we? They actually, like, I mean, to have royalty like that remixing the tracks.
Oh, that's brilliant! Yeah,
that says a lot about a band. So fair play to the guys. Congratulations on release day. That's all I can say to them.
Good evening, Taylor Donarci.
Taylor Donarci,
good evening. You missed it last week, T. I had the Greek Ryan Reynolds with me. Alexis the Greek, your number one fan, was standing in for our code while he was seal clubbing in the Shetlands. So
I wasn't. Can I just point that out, by the way? I just want to note that in my travels last week and the reasons for me not being on air, no animals were harmed while I wasn't on air last week. Can't speak for the rest of the week, but in those 2 hours, I definitely didn't hurt any animals. You'll
tell me anything. I've got music news, Jacob. Ooh. I've got some music news. I've just seen on Twitter in the last hour or so. You're Not Alone Festival. We had Ben Taylor on way back, talking about You're Not Alone.
There's a couple of DJs been booked to play that festival as well, I've heard.
Are we still booked?
Yeah, of course. I got the email the other day.
Good man. I don't read our email
because they've had to push it back. I know you don't. We've had to push it back. They've had to push it back until March next year.
Yes.
But they sent an email saying, "Oh yeah, we still want you same slot, same time." We don't know what venue we're playing at what time, but we guarantee that we'll be bringing the bangers. We'll be bringing all different colours of vinyls.
Yes, we will be. But they're announcing a brand new headliner tomorrow. So I think they might have got another venue sorted and with a new headliner, which is interesting. Hopefully it'll be. Who would we like it to be?
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be if knowing Ben and knowing his extensive contact list as I feel like I do.
Yeah,
I reckon it's going to be some Mancunian royalty. That I reckon it's going to be. It's someone that we wanted on the original lineup that sadly wasn't on it, that has now possibly released music recently and from the Northwest. I think the releases that we've been seeing from a lot of bands over the last few months has probably provoked him to go, do you know what? We need to expand this out a little bit. So we wait with bated breath.
So what you're trying to tell all the viewers of Manchester Radio Online, Facebook and YouTube is it's Led Zeppelin reforming, yeah? Cool. All right, you heard it here first.
Rob, that was under embargo.
You heard it here first. God. Led Zeppelin to headline You Are Not Alone Fest. You Are Not Alone. There you go.
Jimmy Page got onto us before and was just like, look, Jacob, don't tell anyone, but...
To cover my my slip of the tongue, Jacob, shall we play some more music?
We're better
Quickly gloss over it.
Better.
What would you like to play?
Well, I'm going to introduce a brand new artist to you. A friend of mine's actually managing her at the minute. She's called Might Be, which is actually spelled MYGHTBE. It's like the hipster version of the YMCA.
Yeah.
But she's an absolutely fantastic brand new artist from Manchester. Super chilled, so we're gonna bring it down a notch a little bit. We got up and kicking with some Red Rum Club. We're gonna calm it down now because we've got a lot of feisty punk tunes for you later on. This is her brand new tune. I'll be honest with you. I don't actually know a lot about the lass. I think she's only had a couple of tracks out so far on Spotify. But she's all over BBC introducing. BBC Radio 6 have been all over as well. My mate who's managing her actually used to work for BBC Introducing Manchester and was one of their key producers. So what he doesn't know about new music in Manchester isn't really worth knowing. So if he was as interested in her as he is to actually take on the management, I have total faith that she's just going to go from strength to strength. Anyway, without further ado, this is the brand new track. It's out today. It's from Might Be, and it's called Only Asking.
Causing heavy attitude makes for a feud, words unruly used. Don't think twice.
Such a peaceful little track, that, isn't it?
Still going.
I know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I really like that. I think it's super chill, super chill, and a lot of promising stuff to come from Might Be. Sorry, did someone not pay the electricity bill in here?
Someone's not paid the electricity bill. Do you have to wave the feather duster in a bit, Jake?
I wish I brought my glow sticks now. We can really get the wave on.
But I'll illuminate myself with a light. Shall we play another song while I put the I'll put the lights on?
You go and pay for the lecky, and I'm going to play the new one from the Legs. We like Legs, don't we?
We do. We love Legs.
Yeah. Cool. So get your lighters out for this one, guys.
Yeah.
It's by Legs. It's a new track called On a Killing Swan Blues.
Doctor, I think I'm at death's door. Every step I take a different render. And they're all so tired, what with all that sleep. We're all so tired, but especially me, or carrying too much Spice Girls memorabilia, rallying cries from Ophelia. Like Juno Swan stocked with all that grief. We're all so tired, but especially me. My experiences, they would have shaped me, but because I am British, they only make me tired. Is society really at risk? The elders seem to think so, growing ever fearful of the adolescents, straying against the personal limit. We should tie them down, flagellate them, consign them to apprenticeships, or better send them off to war, carve their bodies into something prune, but most of all, pissing pins and needles, pissing broken glass, pissing molten lead, killing all the swans, killing all the swans, killing, and I am killing all the swans, I'm killing all that. I've been invited to the palace. In Ruskin Park, the sun has set and the children leave to let the new wave thinkers drown and all the London dregs come in.
Rattling going on.
Yeah, you just got to leave the rattle to play out. Do you know what I mean?
Leave the rattle. I've not stopped playing that.
So you know,
since we got it last week, because it's only actually officially out today. Obviously, we got a sneak preview, world exclusive. I've not stopped playing it. I think it's class. I love Legs. I think they're brilliant. I think they're going places. They've got a different sound to a lot of bands out there, and they're really cool lads as well.
Super unique. Like, it's quite hard to be a band with a lot of originality nowadays. It's very easy to fall in the trap of kind of trying to do something that's been done before. I think Legs, I'd say the only few bands really this year that have completely like unashamedly original, probably like them and South Hout.
Yeah.
Everyone else, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all the music we play, but you can always liken it to someone else. You can always go, oh yeah, that's got a taste of Joy Division or there. Oh yeah, you can hear you can hear a bit of Bruce Springsteen in there. With Legs, I'm just like,
what's that? Where's that come from? But yeah, he's brilliant.
Incredible band.
Incredible.
Going off the music news, Rob, let's go on to a little bit of current affairs. Have you heard the latest?
What, the good news?
Good news, everyone.
Good news, everyone.
Donald Trump has COVID.
I thought you were going to call him Donald Duck then.
Yeah, well, there's probably a more fitting name.
Much more apt, yeah.
Say what you want about Trump. Obviously, we swerve politics as much as we can on this show. However, considering the questionable advice that is given to many of the American population during the course of the coronavirus epidemic, it will be interesting to see whether or not he decides to follow his own advice. I'd suggest he starts with drinking bleach, and then we'll go from there.
Yep, absolutely. So he's just bought shares in Domestos as we speak.
With the savings that he made from only paying $750 in tax in the last 2 years.
Is that what that is? I've not really been.
Yeah, he's paid the Trump empire, as it was, has paid a grand total of $750 in corporation tax in the last 2 years, which obviously will probably cover the cost of one ambulance's lunches for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's really doing his bit for the American people.
I mean, it's not even enough. It's not even enough for an average back scratcher, that is it?
I mean, can't even get a MacBook with that nowadays. Because you struggle for an iPhone with $750, not a new one. I mean, so thanks Donald Trump for paying for someone's iPhone in the public sector of America.
Cheers, Donald.
Don't even get there, buddy. I bet his wig costs more than that.
Yeah, I bet it does.
I mean, we can't all be born with an incredible blonde quiff, but some people have to pay for a blonde quiff. Some people, maybe it's just Maybelline. I don't know.
Maybe he's born with it. Yeah.
Should we play some more music?
Yes. Let's go back. Let's go back to Manchester.
Yeah,
let's play some Cabbage.
Yeah. Love Cabbage.
Once Upon a Time in the North, it's called. It's on their new album. And yeah, again, I've listened to this album now all week. This is probably one of my favourite album tracks.
So with Cabbage, I always get confused about this because we've got a very pretty, speaking of coloured vinyls, we've got a very pretty orange vinyl, Young, Dumb and Full of Cabbage. Yes. Was that an album or was that a collection of EPs? Because
that was a collection of EPs.
So it wasn't actually officially their debut album. What was this release? What was it called? They always go for the most unpronounceable names, don't they?
I think that's the whole point, isn't it?
However, their debut album, I wasn't the biggest fan. Young Dumb was an incredible collection of songs. And could have been a fantastic album. It's all right. I don't understand why it wasn't. The first actual debut offering, it's all right, but there was a lot of filler on there and not much killer. Sorry to paraphrase some 41 there, but there was a lot of filler, not much killer. However, this new album, absolutely fantastic. We've already played you. What have we already played you? We've already played you.
You've made an art form. Get Out My Brain. Leon the Pig Farmer.
I think you'll find Art Form from Falling to Pieces was once again a Suckinsman exclusive.
It was.
We got Joe from Cabbage on the show for an interview about that one, who gave us a rather in-depth description of the influence of Coronation Street on the band. This is one of our favourites off the album. Now that we've given it its full listen, start to finish, this is definitely one of our favourites. Tell us why you picked this one, Rob.
I just think out of the album tracks, I think it's the strongest. I think Leon the Pig Farmer is great, which we played last week. I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the singles. But then out of obviously the two singles that we played, this one just stands out for me. I think it's great, to be honest. I think it's just Cabbage at the best.
Yeah. This one, without trying to sound like a Mancunian film producer / narrator, here's Once Upon a Time in the North. I do love a 2-minute post-punk banger. I'm a sucker for a 2-minute post-punk banger, and that one literally ticks all the boxes.
All boxes ticked by Cabbage.
Yeah.
Well done, lads. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting. We mentioned the Blinders gig before in the Rose and Monkey. Music aficionados of Manchester who either attended or saw the pictures and videos of it would have noticed that Owen from Cabbage is now moonlighting as Owen from the Blinders.
Yes.
I'm not sure how permanent a fixture that is, but I do love it when bands kind of mingle with each other and like integrate and do different things. Like that was one of my favourite things about. Do you remember Dead Weather? And it was like Jack White, from The Kills, Alison Mosshart, is it?
Yeah.
And who else was in Dead Weather? There was someone else that was pretty famous in it as well.
I do remember the band. I can't remember who was in it, but I remember either way.
Them Crooked Vultures. That was John Paul Jones, Josh Homme, and Dave Grohl. What a lineup that is for a band for the EPs. I like these little super groups that mingle. We actually mentioned one on the show before, didn't they? Miles Kane. When you were away, I had a bit of music news. Miles Kane's got a new band.
He has.
With Matt Bellamy from Muse playing bass. Interesting enough.
Good.
And then some members of the Coral in there as well. It's a proper Scouse supergroup that I was almost expected them to resurrect Cilla Black just to do some of the backing vocals.
Is she dead?
Yeah, she died a few years ago, didn't she?
Oh, don't know.
Rest her. She was originally called Cilla White and she changed her name to Cilla Black.
Don't even.
No,
that's not true.
Google it.
I'm not Googling it. That's not true. It's just not true.
Right. Last Shadow Puppets, as Susie's rightly said, one of the greatest supergroups of noughties indie. Miles Kane and Alex Turner on stage together.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Yeah, definitely. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
Hall and Oates.
We had a little mini competition in the Sucking Spring Camp last night, didn't we, Rob? Because
we did.
There's been a medieval picture surface. Can you get it up on your phone while I talk about it? Would you be able to show it to our esteemed audience? Basically, there's some medieval picture from a realm once begotten. Hello, see you later. That actually looks exactly like Alex Turner of the Arctic Monkeys. For those of you who don't know who Alex Turner is, and he's playing. Is he playing chess? Playing chess, isn't he?
Where is it?
There you go. So it's Alex Turner
playing chess.
So we were coming up with our best possible Alex Turner playing chess puns. And James McDonald, our producer, was just up there with the best one. Was it red lights indicate pawns are secured? Red nights indicates pawns are secure. Absolutely fantastic.
There you go.
If anyone can outdo an Alex Turner Arctic Monkeys chess pun, the red nights indicate pawns are secure, please do get in touch.
I will give you all of Jacob's beers. I will send it in the post.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Can I tell them this? Shall I do the little version or no?
No, absolutely not. Laird's next gigs are Blackpool Waterloo Bar on the 23rd and 24th of October, and they're doing 2 shows at the Lion's Den on the 5th of December, 2 shows in a day, so a matinee and then a nighttime performance. I don't think I've ever been to a matinee gig. I think that would be quite a novel thing.
I can't think of a matinee show that I've ever been to. It used to be really common, didn't it? Whenever a music performer would be in town, they would do 2 or 3 shows in the night. Because the capacity is hard to do. Obviously, nowadays, there's that many alternative forms of entertainment that I don't think the demand is as high. But if anything, we are going back to the old world of matinee shows as a result of COVID. So maybe that's progress. I don't know.
Maybe. But let's go back to playing some music, Jacob.
It's all sold out, by the way. So unfortunately, if there are any James fans who missed out on those shows, you'll have to keep an eye out for when they announce the next ones.
Unlucky.
Shame.
But yeah, let's play some music.
Where are we going now?
We're going to Brighton.
I thought we were going to go to Brighton because I thought you were going to say High Star Hits, arguably best signing.
Yes.
Sometimes, Rob, I just think we're on the same.
Innit? It's telepathic.
Same wavelength. This is their title track off their latest EP.
Yes.
It's absolutely fantastic. They are regular listeners to the show. If you're listening now, guys, congratulations on making an absolutely banging tune. It's the latest track from their EP. It's called Hometown. It's by Nature TV, and it goes a little something like this. There we have it, Nature TV with Hometown. That's an absolutely amazing tune. My mum's been in touch to say she loved it, rightly so. And I can understand why, because my mother's a big fan of the likes of Divine Comedy and Belle and Sebastian, and I'm getting a lot of both of those in that track. It's got that very like bop. It's not energetic. It's not like punky energy, but it's like, you know. It's
how you described during the song. It's a bopper.
It's a bopper. It is a bopper, isn't it? It's a toe tapper.
It's a lot of toe tapper.
It does massively remind me of some of the better Belle and Sebastian tunes. Like the Blues Are Still Blue and things like that. But they're really young lads as well next to TV. Like they're certainly younger than me. I'm not saying I'm going grey or anything.
He's the yardstick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still in my 20s, Robert. I'm not an old man yet. Well, my birthday didn't count this year because it was in lockdown, so I'm going to have another 29th next year, and then I'll be 30 the year after.
You just sound like a woman on Sex in the City or something like that who just refuses. Just grow old gracefully. Just like admit the fact that you're going to turn 30, and then that's it.
Yeah, I'm 29 forever, mate.
Oh God! If you become that person, I'm just not going to ever speak to you again because I think it's pretty pathetic.
What do you mean become? You've known me for 8 years now, and have I ever been any different?
No,
you knew what you were getting into.
No.
Anyhow, have we any more music news? There's not really been much announced this week, is there? There's some gigs being announced, more tours going on sale.
All next year though. We're all looking at sort of April, May now next year for maybe normality.
You mentioned on last week's episode when I was busy snorkeling in the Irwell.
Yes.
That the Leeds Festival lineup has once again been one of the most gender-phobic lineups to be released on any festival circuit. So
correct.
Good on you, Leeds.
Well done.
Once again neglecting any woman in music.
Didn't it even?
It's kind of like I get the impression that they're doing it on purpose now, because every year without fail the Reading Leeds lineup comes out, and I don't get me wrong, I'm not one to like kind of fly the flag for as much as I agree that we should have a gender equal music industry. I'm never one to pull people up on it. I just crack on. I'll go to a gig. If a gig's normally a lineup, sometimes it probably won't. I probably wouldn't notice on a day-to-day basis. No. However, the Reading and Leeds lineup, when you actually those memes that you see where people blur out all the male-only acts and then you're left with the ones that have girls in, and the Reading and Leeds one, it's just like, is there an agenda there? Like, out of the 120 acts that you've booked, like 7 of them have female members. It's just, I don't understand. I'm starting to think there's an in-joke. I'm starting to think there's a couple of blokes who from Reading Leeds going, hey, watch this. Wait till we see Facebook pop up about this one.
Hold me beer. Hold my beer. But
Pete Eastwood, festival booking extraordinaire, has just been in touch to say he agrees. Thanks for that, Pete. For those of you who don't know, Confessional last year actually went out of the way to book one day of a female-only lineup, and it was absolutely spectacular. Some Witch Fever, Loose Articles, Lines. We had some amazing female acts there, and there's a lot of cracking lasses in music at the minute that often get thrown to the
overlooked. They get overlooked, don't they, Jacob? And it's just there's no need for it. But yeah, there is no need for it. But yeah, what can we do? We're just 2 men in an office.
In a studio.
In a studio. Exclusive studios.
Exclusive studio. Hidden location, halfway up Lever Street in the Northern Quarter.
Yeah.
If you get to number 49, you've gone too far.
You've gone too far. So yeah, we're just 2 blokes who just play some decent music. Let's play some more decent music.
Yeah. Next?
I think we should play a new track by PVA.
I don't know this one yet.
Yeah, I love it. PVA, a really good band that I've been listening to for quite a bit. And this is their new single that's come out today. It's called Talks. They did play for Sabotage. Sabotage did have the Clang, yes. And yeah, this is their new track, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's give it a whirl and see what everyone else thinks.
Brilliant.
I've been stuck trying to play this game, and I rolled the dice just to see you again. Even in the furthest reaches, I've searched for forgiveness. to the heart that you gave me. Confess about what I thought. Mold it around one another. At least when it had just been caught. But now I'm quiet and I haven't even begun.
The best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. You don't wanna talk. Nah, you don't wanna talk. Hit back, step back. Hit back, step back. You taught me what these hands are for, and these feet which were stuck. But I've been over the mountains. No, I don't wanna come back. Take what I have learned and hurt to unpack. Nah, you don't wanna talk.
You don't wanna talk. You don't wanna talk. You don't wanna talk. You don't wanna.
Yeah, that was the new track Talks. I really like that one.
It's good, that, isn't it?
It sticks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. I was hoping you might actually laugh at that one, but you just intentionally ignoring me now.
That was awful. But yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, Jacob. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I've come out with worse.
Yeah, you have come up with worse. Thanks very much for sticking with us. Manchester Radio Online, Facebook, YouTube. Hey, didn't even mean that one.
Didn't realise you did that one, did you?
Didn't even mean it. Oh, just you set them up, I'll knock them out the park, mate.
Yeah,
Don't you worry.
There you go. So we've got some great music coming up for you. We've got the Weather Watch coming after the next track. We've got a very good Power Off hour so far, actually. I'm liking the look of this week's Power Off hour. We've got requests in already for Jimi Hendrix doing a version of
Wild Thing.
Who did that originally again?
Can't remember. I'm sure our avid listeners will tell us.
Someone will comment on that. We're going to do a little bit from What's the Story because it's 25 years
25 years old this week.
That album is nearly as old as me.
Yeah.
That album is older than some of the bands we've played on today's show, which makes me feel even older than I feel like I should feel.
Yeah, exactly.
So for anyone who remembers What's the Story, Morning Glory coming out, You're old.
You're old.
You're old. I hate to break it to you, but you're old. And yes, Susie's straight in there with the Trogs.
The Trogs,
So
yeah.
we're
My dad's just texted me as well.
I know we've been spammed, we've been inundated with messages. It was, of course, the Trogs.
The Trogs.
We were playing Hendrix's version as per the request. We've also got The Cure coming up in the Power Off Hour, and what I can only imagine is a spectacular Weller watch because I don't know what it is this week.
Brainstorm as well by Arctic Monkeys.
Oh yeah, Brainstorm by Arctic Monkeys as well.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Shall we play a little tour tapper before we actually go into Weller Watch?
Go
on. Let's play Alfie Templeton. We played him before on the show. This is his latest release. Forever Isn't Long Enough. Now, his last one was a bit of a disco banger, if you remember, Jacob. Now, I listened to it once this morning, really enjoyed it, but I've forgotten what it sounds like, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's been a long day.
You and me both, brother. Anyway, without further ado, this is a latest track from Alfie Templeman. It's called Forever Isn't Long Enough. We've played him before. We'll play him again. Hope you enjoy.
Tracing back the past, now I'm home at last. Feels like a new beginning. Sour in my head, laying on my bed, losing all my sense of feeling. Self-doubt lingers on my fingers. Wish I could escape into you. Holding on to things I sat through, missing what the others abuse. I don't want this wave to stop, 'cause forever isn't long enough. I don't want this wave to stop. Oh, it's over now. It's over now. The color starts to fade, feel like wash away. Darkness on the ceiling. Things they come and go, life still moves along. Marvin sings about healing. Self-doubt lingers on my fingers. Wish I could escape into you. Rhythm cracking, dancing, slapping, leaving me with nothing to lose. I don't want this wave to stop, 'cause forever isn't long enough. I don't want this wave to stop. Oh, it's over now. It's over now. I don't want this wave to stop, 'cause forever isn't long enough. I don't want this wave to stop. Oh, it's over now. It's over now. I don't want this wave to stop, 'cause forever isn't long enough. I don't want this wave to stop, 'cause forever isn't long enough. I don't want this wave to stop. Oh, it's over now. 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 It's over now.
Alfie Templeman there with Forever Isn't Long Enough. It's got a bit of a, do you know Glass Caves?
Yes.
Signing. I feel like if that's a similar sort of vibe, that kind of indie pop sort of synth. There's a lot of that going on. Scuff the Neck especially have a lot of acts that have, very much endorsed that wouldn't say endorse, embody that kind of
Embody that, yeah.
sound. I don't know who Alfie Templeman is signed to. We should probably look it up, but it would not go. It would not go out of place in their roster. We've got a request coming for PJ Harvey. Can I get that in?
PJ Harvey.
PJ Harvey, yeah.
Ah.
So thank you, Susie, for that one. And another one from Mike for Sinead O'Connor and James, which I didn't know was a thing. I did like the Clint. He got in touch the other week, didn't he, with Clint Boone? Not Clint Boone. Spiral Carpets featuring Marquis Smith.
Yeah,
that was a banger. So might have to give it a pre-look before we put that one on.
The
I'm not
fusion
sure,
you never know you needed.
I'm not sure if Sinead O'Connor is really the direction that Suck It and Spin would take musically, but we do like a bit of James, so we'll see on that one. But yeah,
Anyway, Jacob, stop waffling on. The people want to listen. The people want Weller Watch.
There's one thing that the people want.
It's Weller Watch. That's what they want.
Weller Watch.
They want to hear what.
Who have you seen?
Who have we seen? I have last week. It was Rick Waller in America, in a bookshop buying books.
Yeah. And what currency was he spending?
He was spending dollars, obviously, being in America.
Week before we had...
I can't remember, mate. It's been a long day.
We've had a few good ones. We've had Nick Knowles.
Yeah.
We've had
They know. They know. You all know. You all listen every week, don't you? And we thank you for it.
I tell you, we had you were in Margate. We saw Carl
eating his doll. Yeah. And a glass of red wine.
No breads or rice.
No breads or rice. Glass of red wine. And a doll.
Glass of red wine with a curry. What a mad guy.
But there you go.
I mean, he's done some silly stuff in his time as Carl, but ordering a curry with no breads or rice and a glass of red wine. Renegade, that guy.
Not for me, thank you. Not for me. Anyway, I
forgot to ask you about this. Did you go and try that? Did you go and try and tackle that breakfast that Pete Doherty did?
I went to the cafe, but I'd been out the night before, so I think you need to do that when you've not been out the night before. Because if there's anything, if there's one gippy egg on there, you're not doing it, are you? You're just not doing it.
For those of you who don't know, Pete Doherty famously tackled. There's a cafe in Margate that Rob visited, and they do a Giants plate, like a silver plate that's a silver tray actually. For those of you who know, those that know, they do a silver tray full of the world's what I can only describe as the world's biggest full English breakfast. It's absolutely massive. It's got more hash browns on it than I care to imagine. Loads of chips on it. And Pete Doherty, not looking, I'm just going to say he wasn't looking his best at the time. I think he might have been, to say he was hungover was probably an understatement. But he somehow managed to smash the entire thing off. And is he one of like 4 people that never done it?
There's 5 people who've done it, and he's done it in the quickest time.
He's the fastest person
to do it. Fair play to him.
It's amazing what
well
you
done,
can do.
Well done, Peter. Well done, Peter.
It's amazing
anyway,
what you can do when you're sober up, innit, Pete?
Anyway, forget about that. I've got a cracking Weller Watch. I had someone slide into my Twitter DMs this week.
Twitter.
Yes, Twitter this week. I had someone sliding in. Jonathan slid into my Twitter DMs, and he said, "Hi guys, absolutely love the show, fantastic."
Johnny for sure.
No, it's Jonathan. I asked him if it was Johnny, and he said no, it's Jonathan.
Is he a Jonathan or a Jonathan?
I will walk out of this place if you don't let me finish this story. I will walk out, Jacob. Yes?
Sorry. Okay.
Right, okay. I've been trying to do this since 5 past.
I'm just providing people with quality banter.
Anyway, so Jonathan, I asked him if it was a Johnny. He said, no, I want to be known as Jonathan. So Jonathan messaged me to say, I am a keen archaeologist, amateur archaeologist. And he goes on digs. He lives in Wiltshire. And he goes on digs, just going out, digging up bones, whatever you're doing.
There's a few holes in the story.
I mean, each to their own, I suppose. But he was on a dig the other day, and and who should he see on his dig? But Ruth Jones of Gavin and Stacey fame. Nessa had joined them. Obviously not dressed as Nessa, just as herself, Ruth Jones. She joined them on the dig. Ruth Jones.
Really?
Yeah, Ruth Jones.
Digging for
Bones, mate. Bones. What else do you dig for in archaeological digs? But yeah, thank you very much, Jonathan, for that. Ruth Jones, digging for those bones in Wiltshire. Please keep your celebrities doing mundane tasks in. I have a chuckle every time I see them. Please keep sliding into our DMs. That one's got Jacob. He's gone, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we have brought Jacob Lakeland.
Can we just play the next song?
Yeah, let's play the next song. What do you want to play, mate? Anything. Let's play. Let's play Holy Motors with Trouble.
Oh, I've got.
Have Holy Motors calmed you down?
I've got my breath back now.
Holy Waters have calmed you down, have they? That was a nice sort of chilled out sort of. I enjoyed that.
It was. I do absolutely love Well Watch. I think it's my favourite segment of our weekly show. I know we play some absolutely incredible music, and I'm probably doing a bit of a disservice to the bands by saying that. But
I think it's my favorite. I think it's my favorite radio segment of all time.
Definitely. Hey, honestly, mate, Mark and Lard got nothing on us. We've got for you some of the Power Off Hour coming up. We've got some Jimi Hendrix, we've got some of the Cure, we've got some of the Arctic Monkeys. We might have James, but we might not. And we have got who else do we have? A few
Oasis,
because
that'll be the first one.
5 years old today. And as you rightly pointed out, definitely maybe is older than my girlfriend.
No, what's the story? He's older than your girlfriend.
Nah.
How old's your girlfriend?
Yeah, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I have to work with.
Yeah, my girlfriend is younger than What's the Story Morning Glory.
There you go. Let that sink in, everyone. Shall we play a song and let that sink in for everyone?
Yes. Shall we play Roll?
Oh, yeah, let's play it, man. Yeah, Home Counties. Home Counties. We played them a few times. We do like them, but this is the new track. As you eloquently put it, Jacob. What was it called? Roll.
They say a dog is a man's best friend, but a gun is far superior. A dog makes shit stains on your carpet, but a gun removes the shit stains from your life. And let's be honest, Ralph, the situation you find yourself in is far from perfect, but you've been in West before. A gun makes your dick grow 5 inches, looking down the barrel of a heaven to the Father who has fucked your life before. And right, you gotta take control, you gotta take it real slow till you're in the zone. I know you're thinking that they don't even know you, so just fake it till you make it, baby. Take control, you gotta take it real slow till you're in the zone. I know you're thinking that you're stuck in a hole, you gotta fake it till you make it, baby. Oh wow. They say a man to fulfill himself needs the Tanakom wilderness. Let's cut that into the wild shits. A real man needs more than solitude. Cause you're not Bear Grylls, you're the real life Rambo. The vice of working England with a shotgun in your hand. A gun makes your dick grow 10 inches, makes the boys in blue all flinch, and Gaz is on the packet, telling you to pack it in. And right, you gotta take control, you gotta take it real slow till you're in the zone. I know you're thinking that they don't even know you, so just fake it till you make it, baby. And right, you gotta take control, you gotta take it real slow till you're in the zone. I know you're thinking that you're stuck in a hole, you gotta fake it till you make it, baby. Oh wow. Take control, you gotta take it real slow till you're in the zone. I know you're thinking that they don't even know you, so just fake it till you make it, baby. And right, you gotta take control, you gotta take it real slow till you're in the zone. I know you're thinking that you're stuck in a hole, you gotta fake it till you make it, baby. You gotta fake it till you make it, baby. You gotta fake it
Love that. Love Home Carties. Great
You've
band.
got to fake it till you make it, Jacob. Always remember that. Always remember that.
I do
Sound
try.
of Ice. Sound of Ice by Home Counties. Yeah, I love them. They're a class little band.
Isn't that why we started? Isn't that why we made our own radio show on internet radio rather than like doing the normal thing and applying to radios?
Yeah.
Shows as being presenters. If you want a job doing, do it yourself.
Yeah.
You make your own future.
You could write that on a coaster and sell it to 40-year-old women. Live, laugh, love. You make your own future.
Make your own future.
I cook with wine, and sometimes I put it in the food. You know, things like that. Yeah, tragic.
That was yeah.
Tragic.
Does anyone text in? What's the most tragic thing you've got written down on something in your house right now?
I think there was.
Everyone's got to live, laugh, love, will love. Like I want to know. Or if you got a mother or an auntie or a grandma that's got something weird written on the wall, tweet in @SuckItSpin. Let us know what's the weirdest thing you've.
My mum used to have on the fridge. Today is not your day, and it's probably not going to be yours tomorrow either, or something stupid like that. And I was like, oh, right, okay. I don't know if that's still on the fridge. I'll let you know. I'm going over tomorrow. I'll let you know.
We used to have a fridge magnet. My great grandma got my stepdad, and I can't remember what it said. I remember it had a picture of a bottle of wine on it. Oh, that were it. Friends of the family you choose for yourselves.
They're bad, aren't they? They're so bad. They're so bad. Let's get off really bad fridge magnets and let's play some. We've got about 2 or 3 tracks to play before we go into the power half hour, haven't we? We've got a
quick succession.
Porridge Radio, 7 seconds. I reckon you can't put it on in 7 seconds, can you?
Ironically, it's not 7 seconds long, but here we go.
No.
time for you, and you know that I could
That was Porridge Radio with 7 Seconds. Reminded me a little bit of PJ Harvey, that one.
Yeah.
We've got lined up for the Power Half Hour. We have had some amazing messages in with some, quite frankly, brilliant fridge magnets and posters that people have on their walls. One of them came in from a stepdad. A cup of tea solves everything. Which I encourage you to try and persuade a specialist on Anglo-Chinese relations that that's true, because a cup of tea can cause many wars.
Yes.
I think there was that quote. Is it Lockstock? The entire British Empire was built on cups of tea, and if you think I'm going to war without one, you're very much mistaken.
There you go. I've been corrected. It was a fridge magnet that said, "I can only please one person per day. Today is not your day, and tomorrow doesn't look good either." That's a fantastic one. Suzanne Hibbert came in with her grandma has got "Grant me patience, O Lord, but hurry." Again, some absolute doozies. We've got a load kicking off in the Power Half Hour. We've got time to squeeze one more in, do we think?
Yes.
Shall we play Low Hummer? Sometimes I wish I was a different person.
Mm-hmm. We're going to play this, and then we're going to jump into an happy 25th birthday to What's the Story, Morning Glory, arguably one of the greatest rock and roll albums of all time.
Although I do prefer Definitely Maybe. But
see, I prefer What's the Story. I think
we've had this argument so many times.
Anyway, we'll get on to that in a minute. This one is by
Low Hummer.
I don't believe in healthy living. I don't believe in growing old. I do believe we'll die young, but stop me if I'm wrong. I never lost that loving feeling. I don't believe in the button wall. I read my news on social media and I don't believe it all. Shut up, the TV's talking. Shut up, the TV's on. Shut up, hide those feelings, no one feels alone. Shut up, just stop your crying. Shut up, there's nothing wrong. Shut up, son, your time is over, but it's just begun. Sometimes I wish I was a different person. Do you ever feel the same? Sometimes I wish you were a different person. I feel the same thing every day. Sometimes I wish I was a different person. Do you ever feel the same? Sometimes I wish I had a different body. I feel the same thing every day. I don't believe that change can happen. The world goes on, there is no hope. I don't believe in global warming, maybe it's just warm. You talk just like a politician. You say a lot and not at all. I don't believe in simple living, I believe in war. Don't feel like you have to be
that is about all we've got time for some of the greatest new music to present to your eardrums.
Yes.
We hope you've enjoyed a cataclysmic journey through the likes of Cabbage, through the likes of Legs, through the likes of Alpha Temperament, and all the great cracking new artists that we've played today. But it's time. I want all the Suck It and Spin contingent out there to join me in wishing what can only be described as one of the greatest rock and roll albums of all time, and massive 25th birthday to what is Glory, Morning Glory by Morning The incredible What's the Story, Morning Glory, 25 years old today, and still undeniably one of the greatest rock and roll albums of all time. From one great rock and roll star to another, this is Jimi Hendrix with his version of the Trogs' Wild Thing.
Sure, y'all. Come here and suck it to me one time. You move, baby.
Jimi Hendrix there, Wild Thing, that was live. I can't remember where it was actually live from, but it was obviously a great rendition. We've got some great requests coming up. We've got a bit of PJ Harvey, we've got a bit of The Cure, but this is one of Sheffield's finest quartets, the Arctic Monkeys, and certainly one of our favourites. In fact, we owe our namesake to them. This is Brian Storm. You'll all be familiar with this one.
Someone to kiss, someone to kick you. There's nothing that you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get. Cause you're smooth and you're wet and she's not aware yet, but she's yours. She'll be saying use me, show me the jacuzzi. I imagine that it's there on a plate. You're a rendezvous rate, means that you'll never be frightened to make them wait for a while. I doubt it's your style not to get what you set out to acquire. The eyes are on fire, you are the unforecasted storm.
Wow, Arctic Monkeys there with Brian Storm. Never, ever, ever gets old, that song. just does not get old. We're going to slow things down a little bit now. Just slow things down just a tad, because we do know it's Friday night and you're probably having a little boogie around the kitchen. This one is by The Cure, and it's Boys Don't Cry.
I would say I'm sorry if I thought that it would change your mind, but I know that this time I have said too much, been too unkind. I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would break down at your feet and beg forgiveness, plead with you, but I know that it's too late and now there's nothing I can do. So I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. I would tell you that I loved you if I thought that you would stay, but I know that it's no use and you already gone away. Misjudge your limits, pushed you too far, took you for granted, thought that you did every moment. Now I would do most anything to get you back by my side, but I just keep on laughing, hiding the tears in my eyes, 'cause boys don't cry. Boys don't cry. Boys don't cry.
That song, no matter how many times you play it, is never overplayed. I must have heard it a million times and it still doesn't get boring.
Doesn't get old, does it?
There's a lot of songs like we mentioned. Mr. Brightside has been in the charts every single week since my little brother, who is now in college, was born. That's been overplayed. I don't like it. I'm sick of it. Boys Don't Cry. I could hear it a million more times. I wouldn't get sick of that. Shall we jump over to a Femme Fatale?
Yes.
We get a bit of PJ Harvey on.
Yes.
This one is called Down by the Water.
I lost my heart under the bridge to that little girl. So much to me, and now I'm old, and now I holler. She'll never know just what I found. That blue-eyed girl, she's
From one femme fatale to the other. This one is by the Slits, and it's their version of the Marvin Gaye classic. Heard it through the grapevine.
And that was the Slits with a cover of Marvin Gaye. That was probably one of the best covers. It really is up there with one of the best covers I've personally heard. We're going back to Manchester now. We're going to play a little bit of New Order. We mentioned them earlier on the show. Working Men's Club are sort of taking some inspiration from New Order. This is Bizarre Love Triangle by New Order.
There's no sense in telling me the wisdom of the fool won't say.
That's about all we've got time for, isn't it, Robert?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it.
I hope you've enjoyed tuning in to some of the finest songs of the last decade, the last half hour. Once again, big happy birthday to Money Glory, and also some amazing new tunes from Alex Cabbage, Working Men's Club. If you do anything today, go and check out those albums. Check out Cabbage's album. Check out Working Men's Club album. Check out some of the tracks that we've been playing you because they're all absolutely fantastic. We're going to leave you on a little one from Leeds, aren't we, Robert?
Yes, we are.
This one is The Wedding Present, certainly one of my favourite bands. I saw them at the Ritz a few years ago, and I'll despite their age, they've not lost any of their ability to really rock a venue. This is arguably their biggest single. It's called Snake.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye from me, Jacob Coyd.
Goodbye from me, Robert Johnson. Have a good weekend.
We'll see you next week.
Aye.
listening, were you? Please go whenever you prefer to. It means a lot when you use the no praise. But then so what? We can't have it both ways. I know you're not bothered, are you? Even so, I'm not going to argue. If you won't object, keep writing to me. Just don't forget